I just got off the boat, Catalina Express. I'm here in Avalon, getting ready to do something that I'm not in shape to do, that I'm not in shape to do, that I'm not in shape to do, that I'm not in shape to do. But I have to do it because I gotta get across Catalina Island, which I think is going to be about 22 miles. It's the Trans Catalina Trail, but I'm only doing a portion of it, and I'm taking a shortcut. Normally you'd go around the corner that way, and then I'm going to catch the trail about 6.5 miles, so I'm going to cut off, I think, about 4 miles. I'm hoping my phone won't shut off, and I can measure my miles. Last time I was doing a hike, it shut off on me. So here it is. Hope that shows up. And there we go. That I'm not in shape to do. Okay, starting up the Hermit Gulch Trail. I miscalculated the distance from the boat to the trailhead, and once I realized it and Googled it, I was like, it's going to take me a half an hour just to get to the trailhead. So I pulled out $5 and I flagged down a kid on his way to high school in his golf cart, and he gave me a ride up till about a quarter mile away. So that saved me like at least 20 minutes. So I'm starting a trail at about 7:35, which will give me hopefully 8.5 hours. This is 1.6 to the top of the island, where it meets up with the Trans Catalina Trail, which is basically a road up at the top for a while. And once I get to there, it should level out, have some downhill I'll be running. So anyway, on my way. Let's hope I make it. It's not shutting off. That I'm not in shape to do. Working my way up to the top of the Hermit Gulch Trail. You can see it gets relatively steep. I think I'm about 3/10 or a quarter of a mile from the top, where it should level off. I'm feeling really strong. Not sure why. Maybe the adrenaline of never being here before and wondering if I'm going to make it in time. Wondering if I'm going to run into a buffalo that's going to headbutt me. Anyway, I feel really good, which is, I haven't been training a lot, so I'm glad. I'm sure in about 4 hours I'm not going to be feeling so strong. Probably not going to get any shade the rest of the day, and it is way warmer than I thought it would be. I looked at the Google and it says it's 55 degrees. There is no way it's 55 degrees. It said high of 69. Feels like it's already over 70. Anyway, plug away. That's all I can do. That I'm not in shape to do. There's Avalon. Okay, this is really kicking my ass. It got steeper the higher I went. I kept thinking right around the corner, meet the road. Then it would get steeper, and then steeper. And now I'm not feeling so strong, because this is ridiculous. But I'm pretty sure that's the road right there. which is the TCT. Oh, is that a straight up or switchback? And I've been going 45 minutes, so way behind schedule. Now I gotta really run when it's downhill and level. We'll see. But I'm not in shape to do. Finally, Jiminy Crickets. All right, what does this sign say? Bison are dangerous. Stay at least 125 feet away. Bison can weigh up to 1,800 pounds, can run 35 miles an hour, and jump 6 feet high. Great. Can't wait. Now I gotta run. That I'm not in shape to do. Here we go. Probably my last view of Avalon. I was wrong about getting my last glimpse of Avalon. It's pretty nice views. Very nice views. And finally got some downhill. Seemed like every time I went downhill, I had to go up twice as much. So I'm gonna make up a little time here. Try to do 7 miles in 2 hours. If I can do that, I should be good. No sign of buffalo yet. Beautiful trail. It looks like I'm coming up on a little junction where I get off this road. It was good for me because it looks like it goes down, and I want to go across. I don't want to go down. I want to go across and then down, across and down. Here we go. Whew. Can't run as fast on this stuff, but I can still trot downhill. Making up time. That I'm not in shape to do. First one. So I went down quite a ways. Now I'm going back up. Not too bad though. I just passed a sleeping bison. I thought it was dead. Wasn't moving at all. And I stopped to see if I could see it breathing. And I didn't see it breathing, but I heard it go. It was snoring. It was about 30 feet from me. Didn't hear me walking by, which is a good thing. It's kind of cloudy over there, but otherwise it's a great day. Except it's too warm. I was hoping to be cloudy and cool, or at least one or the other. I haven't checked the miles or time in a while. Actually, I checked the time. I've been going 2.5 hours. That I'm not in shape to do. Boy, you gotta pay attention, because I was running on the road and I almost missed the sign for this turnoff. This is nice downhill the road, and that sign was like really faded. So it's kind of tricky. You're on the road, then you're on trail, then you're on the road, and you go back on trail. So I have a feeling I'm gonna be on trail for quite a ways now, and looks like I'm only doing 5.5 miles every 2 hours, which is not good. Hopefully I can speed that up here. Otherwise I'm going to be cutting it close. to catch my boat back to Avalon. That I'm not in shape to do. So the other thing that adds a little bit of scariness and adventure is it's a Tuesday in the middle of the week, and there was hardly anybody on the boat. There was like half, less than half. Okay. Like I was saying before some people rudely interrupted me. No, that's it's funny because that's exactly what I was going to say. There was like, I don't know, 50, 60 people on the boat when there's normally like 200, and I haven't seen anybody on the trail. As soon as I turn it on, I'm about to say that. There's 2 hikers on the trail. They were going the other direction. So they said they'd only seen 1 other bison. So I think they said walking around Blackjack campground. So, but I gotta stay on the lookout, I guess. Anyway, I told him that I had to be to 2 harbors by 4:30, and he looked at his watch and he goes, "Yeah, well, doable." So I'm going behind schedule. I'm pretty tired, and it's not as level as I thought. It's pretty, you go downhill, but then you gotta go up, up, up. So I'm gonna check the time, and I'll check it right now. 9:50. So I've only been going 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I'll check my mileage again at 3 hours, and hopefully it's going to be 9 miles. I wasn't keeping that pace the first 2 hours, but hopefully I can do that here. That I'm not in shape to do. So I'm way behind schedule. Well, not way behind, but I can't even do 3 miles an hour. And I'm coming up this, it's just getting steeper and steeper. And I mean, it's just been up, up, up from way down there, instead of coming across this road, which looks a lot easier. You go way down into the valley, and then way up this steep ridge. And it looks like I'm only going to be able to do 8 miles in 3 hours, which would be 16 miles in 6 hours, which, well, that would give me maybe 2.5 hours to do 6 more miles, or 18. Maybe it'd only be 4. So maybe I'm okay. Very nice hike though. I'm pretty pooped, but not bad. Let's see what this looks like at the top. There's the highest point on Catalina. Not sure what it's called, but I know that's the highest point. I've been waiting to see it, because right to the left of it is Blackjack Campground, and that's close to halfway. So, but then I think that must be the airport up there. It looks flat. And once I go to that, then it's downhill, 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 all the way to the ocean. Not this side, on the other side. And man, that looks like a long ways away. All right, gotta push it. That I'm not in shape to do. So I actually lost the Trans Catalina Trail. It intersected the road, and then I think because my hat is so floppy on both sides. I was just focused on the road and running, going as fast as I can, that I didn't see the sign for the turnoff. So I'm on Airport Road. The last sign back there says airport 2.1 miles. And I know the Catalina Trail goes to the airport, so I'll catch it up there. And that'll be close to 12 miles. Hopefully that will be more than halfway. Hopefully. I'm hurting. And I got a long way to go if I'm not halfway yet. But I like that I'm on the road. It's a little warmer, but it's easy going. It's uphill, but it's not too steep. So and I've been going right now, I've been going 3 hours and 45 minutes, I believe. Oh, 3 hours and 30 minutes. So I have 5.5 hours to go before 4 o'clock. I think I'll make it. I'm pretty tired though, pretty sore. So we'll see. Well, I have to make it, what am I saying? I have to make it or I'm going to miss my boat. And I'm not going to miss my boat. I think once I get to the airport, it's like almost all downhill. Because it goes all the way down to the ocean. That I'm not in shape to do. Oh, I was about ready to give up, but I made it to the airport. And I'm gonna get a sandwich and a Coke and recover for about a half an hour. And then I got 10 miles to go. So I think I'll be alright. But I'm pretty sore and tired right now, but I think I'll be alright after I enjoy this sandwich. So that's the airport. That's the little food place, gift shop. They call this the airport in the sky. So now we're heading back out. There's the bison warning. All I've seen is two sleeping, lying down bison. That's it. About ready to get a shuttle back, but I think it's 11 miles or less. Maybe 11 and a half. This sign says Little Harbor 6 miles, which should be all downhill that way, all the way to the ocean. Because Little Harbor is, obviously, there's a beach there and stuff. So I'm feeling a little recovered. I'm going to try to push it a little bit, but I think I've got 3.5 hours to go. I think 11 miles, maybe 11 and a half. So I think I got plenty of time. As long as my legs don't give out. That I'm not in shape to do. So here's where I'm going. That way down there is Little Harbor. And that is a long ways away. And then I got to go up that ridge to the right and go all the way along and all the way along. Way the heck over there. This is insane. This is a long way. And I can't run because I'm starting to cramp. Maybe I can run for a little bit and then walk and run and walk, but I'm starting to cramp. It's only about 13 miles. 9, 10 more to go. That I'm not in shape to do. Okay, I am dying, and I think I'm way behind schedule. when I Google it, it says I'm not going to get there until 4:30. And so I run and I run and I run. Then I Google it again and it says I'm going to get there at 4:30. And I'm like, what are you talking? I've been running. But anyway, there's a little harbor. So I'm going to try to make that in 30 minutes. I am dying. I'm really sore. And I got a headache. This is not fun. But I don't want to miss that boat. So I'm going to give it my best shot. Oh, I can barely run. At least I'm not cramping anymore. So we'll see. It is really pretty. But it ain't going to be pretty if I roll into two harbors at 4:29 and see the boat pulling away. All right. Shark Harbor and one's Little Harbor, and that's the trail that I got to take back to two harbors that I'm not going to make my boat. I can't run anymore, and it just went on and on and on, and the road just keeps going on. I got to go back. I got to switch back. It's just ridiculous. So, and I think that's the Trans Catalina Trail right there, which I didn't see the sign for. I didn't know where it was up at the airport. It was off to the right, or I don't know where it was. Anyway, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get a shuttle or a taxi or something to get back to Avalon by 7. If I miss that boat, I guess I'll be getting a room. We're camping out, I don't know. I'm making a final push because I called the cab company. They said $210 to come from Avalon, pick me up and take me back. It's 3. So then I called the boat company over in Two Harbors, and she said you can get on the boat right up to the last second. So it's 3:15. That means I've got, wait a second, if it's 3:15, so I've got about 4 miles to go. And if it's 3:15, I've got an hour and 15 minutes to get there. I think I can do 4 miles. I mean, I'm cramping up really bad. I can't run downhill or anywhere, but if I just push it, I might make it. She said that spot right up there is the high point, and then it starts going down from there. I'm hoping that's the spot she was talking about, but she said it goes up a couple miles and then down a couple miles. Well, if it's only a couple, maybe I can run 2 miles and get there and make this boat. Save having to stay the night or pay $215. All right, I'm gonna see what I can do. But I'm not in shape to do. Bunch of buffalo in the distance. I only got to see 2 and they were both. Oh yeah, real easy trail, just straight across. This is as hard as any trail I've ever been on. This is as hard as Skyline. It's as hard as Grand Canyon. And I probably still got 3 miles to go. So I guess I better finish it up with one last video. This was the room that I had to take last night. Otherwise I would have slept on the bench on the beach and been cold and miserable, which I was still miserable, but I was way comfortable. $300 I had to pay. And that's the view. Pretty nice. So I learned a lot this trip, that's for sure. I feel a lot better today. A little sore, tired, but next time it's going to be a lot better. Catalina is beautiful, that's for sure.